say about stuff that they're, that they're offering or stuff that they do and blah, blah, blah. And quite frankly, like I could say whatever, but instead, I would rather somebody who is in there that's actually doing the things and getting rewards for it, by the way. I mean, I'm just saying you may have seen her on. Have you been on yet? Have you sent your video in and they've shown it yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Well, corporate has asked her to share what's working for her. She's like, well, I don't know, cutting edge. But yeah, Amy, let's just talk about what it's been doing for you. So I know that you've been like in other network marketing stuff before, but what's different with this in specific?
Um, I've been in several other network marketing companies, and I always join them because I love the product, and it's that's kind of why you do it. You find something, you love it, you want to share with other people, and
Yeah.
that's just how it goes. And I've always just kind of held to my own ways of. I feel like I connect well with people,
Yeah.
and I don't mean that, and like I'm trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like I connect well with other people, and I'm, if I like something and I'm talking to a friend about it, I mean, they trust me. So,
Yeah.
that's just kind of how I've done things. And I've always used social media or tried to use social media. Um, and I don't know, I joined Young Living. I've been using Young Living products for years. And I've kind of posted here or there, like, oh, I'm putting this in my diffuser and this or that or whatever. And never got a lot of response at all. And then I decided in December, I was like, okay, I think it was December. I think I joined Young Living actually in November. And I thought, I'm just going to really try to make this a business for me. I'm Holy Yoga certified, and I actually got my health coaching certification. And I feel like this aligns with everything that I'm doing. So I thought I'm going to go for it, and I jumped into Cutting Edge, and I started dabbling in it, and I freaked myself out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't post these things. I can't do what Martha's asking. I'm not ready. I need to know more. I need to learn more. I need more knowledge. I need more experience. I need this. I need that." And I remember I messaged you one day in December and said, okay, I've been working on Big Think because I was like, I need to clear my mind. I need to get out of my head. And
Big
Big
Think, real
Think,
quick, Big Think is what you guys get that for free. It's like a $500
yeah.
program of mine. You guys get that for
Hmm.
free in Cutting Edge, just in case you're like, what's Big
Hmm.
Think? Go ahead.
Yes. And it was a life changer for me. I cried through it. I didn't realize how badly I was in my own head and my worst enemy. And
Yeah.
I haven't even honestly finished the entire Big Think. It was just that life changing for me, just the beginning of what I did.
Yeah.
And I thought I messaged you one day and said, okay, I'm way behind. I haven't been doing my posts for Cutting Edge for the Jumpstart program. What should I do? Should I start now or like just finish all my education first? And you're like, post today, girl, post today. So I did. And I grew my team by 23 or 24 in 30 days.
30 days.
Hmm.
23 or 24 people personally
Hmm.
enrolled, yes?
Personally enrolled, yes. Hmm.
In 30 days, y'all. Cutting
Yeah.
edge. And it's Big Think as well. It's like Big Think in case you guys are like, what is even, like, what are all these things, right? Big Think, if I were to just put it into a sentence, it's reminding you of how God sees you instead of how we have developed and conditioned, or how the world has really conditioned us to believe things about ourselves. It's instead stepping into how God sees you instead. And it opens you up. I have goosebumps. It opens
Hmm.
you up into the most powerful version of yourself, because we have resurrection power, right? Like
Yeah.
this is what we have, but when we don't believe we have that, we don't move from that space. And so whenever we do, all of a sudden it's like things just move. Things get out of your
Hmm.
way, right? It's kind of like Jesus said, if you faith as small as a mustard seed, you could tell that mountain to go over there and they're going to go over there. That's kind of the stuff
Hmm.
that starts happening.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, I'm just
Oh,
listening.
you're like, no, yeah, I'm just agreeing. Um, well, okay, so hot dog, that's a lot of people to sign up. So where do you what would you say to somebody who's looking at cutting edge skeptically? And I believe everybody should look at everything skeptically. I think we should. I think that that's what makes us very smart people, and it makes us good stewards of our own situations, right? Is to
Yeah.
be skeptical and make good choices. But when somebody is looking skeptically at cutting edge, what would you say to them?
Um, Gosh, I've talked to a couple people about it. What I feel like the best advice I can give is the cost of it is not much. I mean, it's yeah, I mean, our family's been on a budget with all this stuff going on, but for what I spent on cutting edge in 1 month and what I have brought in, especially if you're just beginning and can get into that startup bonus stuff, it's pennies. I mean, it's pennies. And it's so worth it. Like just the investment alone, everyone needs a therapist, right? I mean, Big Think has been like therapy. It's been therapy. It's been life changing. I would just say I'm kind of one of those people. I actually don't think a lot about things. I kind of just dive in, and I am so thankful that I dove in and I didn't overthink it. And then when I got there, I started to overthink it. And I'm glad I reached out to you and you were like, just stop thinking about it and just post it. And I think that's the best advice I can give is if you truly want to be um, make an income at home with Young Living. I mean, if it's $500 a month or whatever, thousands of dollars a month, um, you need help. You need someone who knows what they're doing, and you need to be led the right way. And you do that perfectly. You're the group, the cutting edge people, they're incredible. I felt nothing but support and encouragement from everybody. And it's just a great group to be a part of. I feel like I always have somewhere to go to say, hey, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Um, it's there's there's absolutely nothing negative about joining it. There's nothing. I can't. The investment is great. The cost is great. The people are amazing. The leadership is beyond anything I've ever experienced. And it's a no brainer. It's so easy. I wish I had just. It's so easy. It has made it so easy. Like I literally cry almost every day because my mind is blown in what I've done in a month. It's amazing. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. I don't
That's
think it's been around too long, but
Yeah, right. Just a few months. Just a few months. That's
yeah.
I like that you said that you cry almost every day, not because I want you crying every day, but because um, I think that we, as women and as moms, we
Mhm.
try things and sometimes they don't always pan out and they don't always work out.
Yep.
And we really wish that our family and our kids could see things work out.
Hmm.
And so whenever they do, it's kind of like they get to see that this works. They get to see that sort of
Yeah.
like living outside of the box can work. And that,
Hmm.
which now opens us up to like really what my whole heart's calling is just for us, let's all be free of the system. Like, let's all
Hmm.
just, let's do our own thing. Let's live in ministry. Let's live the way that we choose to live. And we don't have to be away from our families 40, 60, 80 hours a week. We can make
Yes.
money from home. Like, that's really my heart's calling with all of this. And my job, for those of you that are watching right now, my job is to take as much off of your plate as possible. We're really all that you're doing is having conversations with people, and it's not so like all of the hard stuff, the heavy lifting, the
Yes.
systems, the processes, the things that require teams and all of that, you don't have to. I do that. And so that's my job, is to take that all off so you can just be in ministry, quite frankly. And yeah, that's I love it, because that's what it sounded like to me, is like that's just, you get to live inside of that space. So I guess last question is, and you kind of already answered it, but you'll probably answer it again. If somebody's thinking about it and they're like, maybe, I don't know, what would you say on the, like, if they're on the fence and they're like, which do I do? What would you just say? Like short, quick.
Just do it. I mean, you don't have much to lose. I mean, do it for a month, see what happens.
Yeah.
If I would have said I'm going to try this for a month and then just back out if it doesn't work, I mean, obviously I'd still be here. I grew my team by 23 in 30 days. So do the work. It's not hustling.
Yeah.
It's not even
No.
hustling. It's just logging into your Facebook and be like, what does Martha tell me to do today? Okay, I do it, you know? And then all the other work, the work is connecting with my people, and I love that. So I get to do that. I get to spend time doing that and not worrying about what should I say today? What should I post today? What should I talk about today? That's all gone. I don't have to think about that. It's just being with my people and connecting, which is what I love to do and where my heart is. So
I love it. I love it. Thank
Yay!
you so much, Amy. Congratulations.
Thank
You were the top star enroller, which you're not anymore, you're an executive. But you were
know.
the top star enroller last month for the Kona challenge. Yes?
Yes. Yep.
Yes. And we have other people, you guys, like, you look at that Kona leaderboard, it's cutting edge, cutting edge, cutting edge, cutting edge. I called it. I said it's going to be a cutting edge party, and it's going to be a blast. Going to be a blast. So thank you, Amy, for coming on. I appreciate you. Everybody, you have the best. Guys, if you have questions about cutting edge and you're like, Martha, I don't really want to go to you with questions because I want to hear from somebody else, message Amy and just say like, hey, what's going on? But yeah. Everybody, you have the best day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.